Hi everybody, it's Jennifer Labre and I'm here today with a brand new card for you. We're going to be making this beautiful Christmas card. It's a simple card, but it's perfect for if you have to make multiples of it. And we're going to be using our set from the holiday catalog called Making Christmas Bright. Love this set. It was one of the first ones I knew I had to have from the new holiday catalog, and I just think it's perfect for Christmas cards. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is grab a sheet of the real red cardstock, cut it in half lengthwise, and then we'll score it at 5.5. Okay. We'll take our bone folder and just give it a nice crisp crease, and we'll set that aside for right now. Next thing we're going to do is take a sheet of shaded spruce. This is 5.25 by 4 inches. This is going to form our mat for our card. And then we've got a sheet of Whisper white cardstock that is 5 inches by 3 3/4. Just want to make sure this is the right one that I got here, and it is. Okay, and we're going to take our lights, or string of lights stamp here. I've already got it on a block. In case you're wondering, it's the H block. And we're going to use the Memento ink for stamping. So let's just stamp a couple strings. Just going to put it on an angle a little bit so it's a little bit whimsical. This one stamps really nice. There we go. Clean that off. Alright, and we're going to color it with our Stampin' blends. I've chosen to use the light Mango Melody, dark shaded spruce, and dark real red. Now you could certainly use any of the colors that you want. I just chose to use these because they match the papers or the cardstocks that I'm using. And by the magic of television, I've already got one colored for you, so you don't have to watch me color it. Okay, so we'll set that aside for right now too. Next thing we're going to do is grab just a scratch sheet of Whisper white, and with this we're going to stamp the circle of stars, and we're going to stamp this with the Versamark because we are going to be heat embossing. And before I do that, I just want to take my embossing buddy and go right over the cardstock. Okay, I'm just going to stamp that off to the side. And then we'll grab our gold embossing powder. First I need a scratch sheet of paper underneath so I don't get embossing powder everywhere. And we'll just sprinkle that on there a little bit. And then try and get it back in the... Yeah, that never works too well. Okay. Set that to the side as we clean up our embossing powder. Toss that sheet. We're done with it. Okay, now we'll get our heat gun or our heat tool, and we'll just emboss this. It only takes a couple seconds. That looks really good. Hopefully you can see that embossing. Okay, then we're going to stamp in there, and we're going to stamp May Your Christmas Be and then Bright. So for the May Your Christmas Be, I'm going to use shaded spruce, and then for Bright I'm going to use real red. Okay, Let's get the Mayu Christmas tree. We'll put that right on our block. For this one, I'm using the C block. Just tap it real light. I have a tendency to tap a little too hard, but I will just get that lined up in there. Perfect. Clean that off. We'll grab the bright. And again, we're stamping this in the real red. Just love how everything coordinates. Perfect. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is use our Big Shot along with the Layering Circles Framelits dies. Okay, I just picked out a circle that was big enough for this. As you can see, it's just big enough. Grab the Big Shot. And I guess we can go in this way. Put the die right on there. And bring it through. And there you have it. Okay, now we'll assemble the outside of our card. And for this, I'm going to use the snail. Lining them up right centered. Okay, and for the making your Christmas bright, we're going to use some dimensionals. Just a couple will do it. And put that right on the center. Okay, but our card's not finished yet. We're going to also do the inside. So for this, I've got a sheet of the Whisper White cardstock, and this is 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And we're going to stamp using the star stamp. Line her off. Grab a star stamp in our block. And for this, I'm going to use the Mango Melody. And we'll just stamp towards the top there. And I'm just going to move it down a little bit just to give it a little interest. And you can see I screwed up there, so I'm just going to flip it on the back. This is why I have to remind myself to stamp lightly. There we go. Clean that off. Clean this up or put this away. Okay, and then we'll just take our snail adhesive on the back and center that up right on the inside. it looks good. There's your card. I know it's a simple card, but hopefully you like it. And like I said, you can make lots of these to send out to your friends and family for the holidays. So thank you for watching my tutorial today. As always, you can find all the information on my blog at jenniferlabre.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.